On Road Matters, every journey begins with your tires. From smooth highways to rough Nigerian roads, your tires carry your safety, your family, and your life. Yet, many drivers overlooked one critical fact. Tires do expire, wear out, and can fail without warning. Today on Road Matters, we are talking about something simple but life-saving. Know your tires. My name is Sufyan Muhammad. Welcome to Road Matters.
In this episode, we will show you different type of tires and where to use them, how long your tires should last, the correct pressure for safety, how to identify fake or refurbished tires, and why buying used tires could cost you more than money.
We have different type of tires in Nigeria. We have Michelin tires, we have Dunlop tires, we have Bridgestone tires. So also we have Chinese tires. We have Indian tires in Nigeria. So many products of tires available in Nigeria. You can use any tire in any season in Nigeria. Not like other country like Russia, Poland, that their weather is so cold that every morning they have to pack snow out of the road before the vehicle can apply the road. So there's a seasonal tire they use there. There are some tires that when you see the teeth is like you see the design of the teeth. You can see some irons, like iron, on top of the design of the tire. They use this there because of the snow, so that the tire can catch up to the road. But here in Nigeria, we don't use such tire because our road is free. Such tire, if you use it in Nigeria here, the tire will be making noise as if your bearing of your car is 40.
In every size of any commercial vehicle, like bus or other buses, or let's call it truck tire, you must see that C on it. In every size, you must see, like for example, let me use like these buses they use for transportation. Now, for that Hammer bus, all the size you may see 205, 15C. You must see C. Then we have, if you are going on the highway with it, then you may have a case of losing your tire. Or like, personally, if for that commercial vehicle, the motor that carry a heavy load like Hilos or other things, it may not use like this small tire that doesn't have a ply on it. It may end up either you lose the tire, or you may not enjoy it. You may use the tire, but you may not enjoy it. Some people buy their car before get here, 1 or 2, they may change it. We advise you, if you have never painted your car, we advise you, you can open the driver's side of your driver's side. You will see the sizes, and you may see the alternative you might use. If you cannot use, you can use this. So we can go for it. Like, for example, for this commercial vehicle, like bus or like private, you cannot use tire for commercial vehicle in a private car. Either you make noise or you'll be touching your car. And you may not burst, but you will find out your tire will be eating the tire up. you'll be touching and you will see the tire may be going flat and you'll be hitting the tire. You too will not be comfortable because immediately you enter gallop, you will hit on your car and the tire on the tire. You may not be comfortable because every car have the tire that is supposed to go for it.
In Nigeria, where road conditions vary, choosing the right tire is not optional. It's essential.
The most stable tire in Nigerian road is nylon tire. There are tires that came with wire inside, and there are tires that come with nylon, complete nylon, that when the tire is eaten up, you see rope inside. Instead of wire, you see rope inside. Such tire is better for Nigerian road. Why? Is because of some of our bad road, like road that go to my area, our eastern part of Nigeria. The road is terrible that when you use such wire tire, immediately you enter any sharp road, the wire inside the tire will cut and the tire will swell up, and when you are driving your car, you see that your car will be shaking. But if it's the nylon type of the tire, the wire will not cut, it will remain the same, unless some sharp object cut the tire. That is when you have problem with the nylon tire. So the nylon tire is better for Nigerian road.
Using the wrong tires can reduce control, increase fuel consumption, and even lead to accidents.
When you use a tire that is meant for private cars, you are risking the life of your passengers, because the car you are using, the tire is heavy, like heavy truck. You can't use car sizes on heavy truck. Commercial buses, you can't use car sizes on those type of tire, because those ones are higher while the car sizes are low. So because of the bad road, it's not good to use the tire that is meant for private use, for commercial use.
Many drivers in Nigeria unknowingly buy expired tires because they focus only on appearance.
The tire have only manufacturing date. The tire does not have expiring dates. But within the manufacturing date, you will know how long the tire has been and how long it is going to last. And the average new tire is supposed to last for 4 years.
After where they write the size of the tire, you go front a little, you see where they write DOT. Then you see all this right up, then this is the manufacturing date. This one is 24 week of 2025. This tire was manufactured. So it's by week. We have 52 weeks in a year. This 24 weeks, by the time you shake, it should be around middle of the year. So that is how you know the month. But on the tire, they write it by the week.
Tire may look strong from outside, but weak inside. Heat, weather, and time weakens its strength.
But you have to add that year. It's already still counting. Because, for example, sometimes you buy something when you want to use it, you will see that it's peeling. That date matters. But some people say, oh, it does not matter, but the date matters. So that is the only thing that it may reduce the lifespan of the tire.
When the driver is not taking care of his car, especially alignment, it's good to check your alignment every 3 months. You go to alignment workshop and check your alignment. Because if you don't do that, the tire will eat up one side. And you see a new brand tire that is supposed to last for 3 to 4 years, we just finish under 3 months or under 6 months. Check his bearing, check the ball joint, check the tie rod. Because normally you see that the front tire normally eat up before the back one. Because the tie rod is in the front, the alignment is in the front. If you do all those things, your tire will be okay.
Correct tire pressure ensures better grip on the road, long tire life, fuel efficiency, reduced risk of blowouts.
Some cars have it in their dashboard when the tire pressure is down, it may be showing. Some doesn't have it. The motor that use sensor, because they have a sensor valve that control the tire and the dashboard. In a case that your motor does not have it, we advise you once in a while visit a vulcanizer to check your tire pressure.
Check your vehicle manual or door panel for the recommended pressure.
The tire pressure is written there. When you go to any tire, you see where they write PRI, that is the tire pressure. There, some of the tire they write 44, but because our road is not good, we put 40. Because the more air you put on the tire, it will affect the tire. Some of the careless organizer can even put 60 on the tire, and it will affect the tire. The tire can get busted because it's not having the normal air. So every tire has the normal air. Like truck, trailer tires, they have their normal air. Some of them are 80. But the car sizes normally is 44. So instead of you going above the 44, it's better you go less.
The normal pressure is 40. But when a driver wants to go in a long journey, we advise you reduce the pressure to 35. While you drive, the pressure increases in itself. You may wonder how did it happen. As you speed up, the pressure in air, it added itself air. You may decide maybe now you added 40. When you get to where you are going, you will find out that the pressure was 45 or 50. So that's when we reduce the pressure of the car if you are going for a long journey. But if you are driving within the town, the normal pressure of the car is 40.
The deflection is less problem. Because the deflection can only affect your driving when you are driving. You find out that if one side of your car, the tire is less than the other one, the car will be going, as you are driving, the other side will be dragging the other side the other way. Because the air on the other one, the air are not the same. Once the other one is less, the other one is high, you feel it when you are driving. So what you do, go to any nearest organizer and make sure the two air are the same.
Signs of fake or refurbished tires include unusual shine or repainting, uneven tread patterns, covered or tempered date markings, weak rubber smell.
There are many refurbished tires in the market. They have it is already there. But the issue we have is we know, but end users, Don't know. That is the problem. And the only way that they will know, that I can explain to them for now, if you want to buy new tires, there's a dot on top of the new tire. There's a dot, not the paint. Some republish tire, when they republish it, they will put paint on top. You see 2 lines of paint on top. But that dot, that's something like hair. If you don't see it, it's not a new tire, it's a republished tire. We have to shine our eyes. Sometimes, some people, where they're looking for cheaper one, that is where they will run into, end up buying the republished tires. If you want to buy tire, go to somebody that will tell you the truth. Go to a dealer, that somebody you know. Like in this our environment now, you can't see any republished tire here, because we have a union that guide everything that we bring in here. So here, you can't see any republished tire. Yeah. But in our other villages where you enter, maybe you are looking for cheaper one, you can end up getting the republished tire. But I will explain it to you. The republished tire, you can be identified by, once you see tire with the paint on top like this, no dot, don't buy. It's a republished tire. If you are using within the town, you may not have much problem with it. But when you go far journey with it, it's very dangerous. Maybe when you're on the speed, the tire can burst and the car can somersault. And it's a risk.
What you save in money, you may lose on safety.
I check my tires on a daily basis. By main look at it, I should know if the tire pressure are okay or not. I must ensure I have a spare tire in the car. There must be a jack, a wheel spanner as force to lose it. And not only that, I must ensure the car have brake. The braking system are working correctly. There is fluid, which is hydraulic oil. And also, one important thing, wiper. This is rainy season. You can imagine you're embarking on a long trip with a car that the wiper is not working. If you happen to run into, there are some states that rain for virtually every day. If you happen to run into a heavy downpour, how do you control it? But with the wiper, if the wiper are working and the blades are good, you'll be able to see clearly. And also, other things to look at. There are other factors too to consider before traveling. You also consider a headlight. Headlight in the sense that if you are traveling maybe a long distance from here to east, Ibadan or Lagos as the case may be, you can't predict the road. Maybe you embark on a journey, you prepared your journey. But while going, maybe one or two things happen, a hold up, or an incident, or a case, or even as a result of the bad road. You may stay up to evening, till night, and then you will need headlight. So headlight is so important that before embarking on a long trip, you must ensure they are working. In 2019, I was shorting between Makodi to Boko, and I have a tire failure. Whoa, like that. It was scary. But my advice to drivers or car owners, in case such happen, don't panic. Stay calm. Hold the steering wheel firmly. Drive slowly and park. Ah, if you are talking about a fairly used tire and what is my experience, I would say yes. I've used fairly used tires, but the experience is funny. Although my first experience was good, and it's commonly in Nigeria today, we call it Tokumbo tires. Yes, we call it Tokumbo tires. These are the fairly used tires. I was opportunity to travel to a friend's wedding on my way to Imo State. I am telling you, I had a flat tire. So unknown to me, the spare tire in the car was bad. So I was left with no option. I had to go for a Tokumbo tire, which they are cheaper today in Nigeria. If you look carefully, how many drivers or car owners can afford to buy good and quality tires? So quickly run and get a Tokumbo tire and fix on the car, but not mindful of that tire might be substandard. It's an overused tire. The tire can even be worn out, or the treads are bad, but you quickly just buy because of its affordability. You buy and fix and be driving. So the experience I had, the first I bought it, it served me for over 6 months. But something happened like 2 years ago. It's not 2 years, 1 year a month. I bought 2 new tires. Those 2 tires, I bought them, and the seller now gave me an option. That I should take a look at these Tokumbo tires. They're fine. In fact, I look at the trade, they are very good. I was convinced. Quickly, I changed my mind. Why? Because they are cheaper. So I went for it. When I bought them, at the long run, between the space of 2 months to 3, these tires fell off. They were bad. Unknown to me, they were bad. So that was what took over.
Your tires are the only part of your vehicle that touches the road. Take care of them, and they will take care of you. On Road Matters, safer roads begins with informed drivers. My name is Sufyan Muhammad, reminding you to know your tires in order to stay safe. Keep it with us next week. Bye-bye for now.